hear me. With Unico Williams. That's right, it's your boy. Coming at you on Thursday, as I always love to do, because Thursday is my favorite day of the week. Why? Well, I was born on a Thursday, 11:47 a.m. Woo! So happy to be back amongst you all. But you know what they say, don't pick up the phone. But I had to pick up the phone and see if I could see about something. I got a very special guest today. I got Mr. Brenton. Right here on the line, right here on Unico Williams. Do you hear me with Unico Williams on YouTube? Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe. Y'all know that. But this what it's about right here. How you doing today, brother?
What's up, man? What's up? I'm so happy to be here. This is dope. I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you in this platform. This is dope. This is dope.
Thank you, my brother.
You got one of those buttons that do like an applause. You got to get one of those buttons that'll call for an applause or something, or do something like that for your podcast. That'd be dope to add.
Yeah, if they was in the what's my name, I pressed the button, but I don't know if I programmed it.
Okay,
it beep. But okay. Man, I got you know what, I'm gonna tell you my favorite applause like that from you is when we did one of our good friends growing up. We did his wedding. I did his wedding. I hosted the reception.
Man,
and I started off with, that was my first stand-up in a sense routine kind of thing. That was my first one I actually wrote down. And you were right at that table at the I was like, yeah, we made it, baby. We made it.
We were so, I forgot all about that first time. We were so hyped. I still got that picture of us where we fist pumping to I think Party Rock or something like that. Party Rock is it?
I seen that. I said, what made us fight for justice at this doggone at this reception?
Bro, we were just hyped, just living, man. God, that was years ago. Whoo, we showed our age, bro. I forgot all about that.
Man, that was a couple Sperry loafers ago.
Yeah. I forgot all about that. Man, yes. Yeah, you've been doing stand-up for a long time.
You know, ever since we've known each other, it was especially, you know, the high school aspect of things we got in there. That hallway, up and down, it was somebody's show. It was like they say on the streets of New York, each block got something going on. Some brothers are singing, doing something, you know, around the trash can. Down the way they selling dope. That's a show. You know, that's how it was in our hallway. So y'all had the Laugh Factory down that way. I said, I got it on this end. Let me go. I got the freshman hallway. Y'all, I hear y'all laughing good over there. Oh, man. It was a comedy routine going, like, just growing up, wasn't it? It was always entertainment, no matter what it was.
It was, and so many talented people, like whether sports or whatever. But yeah, just a lot of talent. Everybody was cool. You know, there really wasn't no beefs in between, you know, us, or, you know, so that's what I really love. Like there wasn't I don't really recall a lot of beefs, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's up.
I don't with something else, but
what'd you say?
I said now them girls, they was something else. That was a different story. Now they
yeah, but the dudes, we was straight. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but you know, yeah, you talk about like you know, from getting on the bus. Now that's an entertainment show, whether you joning on somebody or fight for your life with the Jones session. Then you walk in the schoolhouse. They might still be joning from that. You get caught up because you in the student center. Boom, there that go. Next thing you know, somebody freestyling and playing dice. I mean, it was just entertainers everywhere.
Yeah, it was.
We did some band work together, didn't we?
Yeah, you know, I was a band geek. Still am. Yeah. God, you taking me down memory lane. Shoot. 20 plus years. I'm old, y'all. I'm old.
You ain't never too old to reach your dreams, though. That's what I'm talking
about. That's right. And we still reaching.
Oh, 100%. And kind of to, you know, to get us going here, to get us started. What got you interested in just the arts? Because I mean, you do choirs, you front man of plenty of bands, you act, you do everything. What just got you into the art and getting in front of folk?
I mean, you pretty much said it. Like, Joe, I do everything. Like, I play music. I play instruments. I sing. I dance. I act. Um, I've been in the arts. I've been doing this. What am I? I've been doing this over 30 years. I mean, I've been doing the combination of something over 30 years. So any little bit of success that I have right now, it's well earned. I've been doing it for that over 30 years. I mean, I just ain't come out of nowhere. I've been doing this a very, very long time. So yeah, I just grew up in the arts. That's just what I did. Some dudes did sports and I was in the arts. That's just what I did. So yeah, crazy to think it's been that long, but yeah, been literally out here that long. So and I'm still going.
You paid your dues like I mean, and you know, we come in a sense from an old school, but obviously we are meshed in with the new school as well. We came in at a very good time, so like we can still do the technology with them children now. But then also we understand the value of hard work, like the comedian standing it's going to the comedy clubs till you get your chance, or whether it be, you know, going up there singing karaoke night and showing out and letting people know you can sing. So that is two different versions of it. But I mean, I'm glad that you kept that element of it from the old school, which is that hard work, and then also using that.
Yeah, man, and just collaborating with a lot of people over the years. Like my resume, not to toot my own horn, but my resume is deep. It runs deep. And I'm talking about it does. And I'm talking about working with professionals, like folks who y'all know, and we'll get into it in a little bit. But I just was on set with Academy Award nominees just last week. So I mean, coming from Muncie, Indiana, it's just we just keep going. That's what I've been doing. So, but yeah, it's been an incredible journey for me. Man, yeah, it has been.
and I gotta say, you know, I'm proud of you too, because like I said, it go from singing in front of the church all the way up to what you be doing now in the regular. But would you say that was your first big stage was in front of the church? Would you say that?
It was at Faith Center.
For all nations. For all nations.
So Faith Center for All Nations. I can't remember what street that is on Crosstown.
Crosstown, yeah.
Yes, under the direction of Teresa Long, who is over Grace Beauty College, doing church plays. That's where, if we're talking about acting, that's where that started. So she was my first like acting coach there. So that's where it started back in like 1996, 1997. So that's 30 years. Yeah, so it did start at the church. Absolutely.
Well, I think my first gig was praying in front of the church. I did a good job back in that day. I said, and Lord,
what church was you at? Was you at Union?
You know,
Union. I knew it. I just wanted to. I knew that.
Union 1.0 and Union 2.0. I was at both of them.
You stupid. I was like, which one? You stupid.
I crossed the road.
Man, let me tell you something. Pastor Jackson, man, to this day, still one of the best preachers I ever heard. I just had to shout him out real quick. Like, man, so powerful. But yeah, just goosebumps when I heard him. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Legendary preacher.
Yeah, legendary, man. So yeah, he said Union 1.0 and 2.0.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's it's like a new slave hymn. We done crossed the road. we done crossed the road, y'all.
Oh, man, crazy.
Where God laid land down. God done laid the land down, crossed the road.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to tell you, but I'm glad they did that. Boy, they had us walking around that block when they said we gonna, if we keep on walking around this church, we gonna raise the money to build one over here. And we walked.
They did. I remember that.
We did that groundbreaking sermon. They put all them folding chairs from the downstairs basement at the old, sat them all, rolled up, had them rolled up. I'm over there looking at Jason and all my Jason Thomas. Then I'm over Karan. I'm over there.
Man, come on, man.
Is y'all niggas trying to play hide and seek or not? What y'all these niggas over here praying and playing and singing in this mud and dirt. I'm trying to go over and play. Now, what we doing? But yeah, that was something else too. But they did that. They built that church as a black church. That was good and kept it right there in Whiteley. That was a beautiful thing that they did.
Yeah, man. And can we talk about the cooks at Union? The college, how they used to feed the college kids and all that.
Miss Slay Mama, Miss Jackie.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody. Hattie folks.
Woo.
Don't make me go in that kitchen.
The best. You hear me? The best. I didn't go to Union, but I knew better. I knew who was the best.
You know what? College, you already knew what they said it was college day, friends and family day. Hold on. I ain't seen none of y'all in 50 and 49 separate Sundays.
Right.
But y'all come on them days. And they don't care if they got fried chicken every Sunday. They don't care. It don't matter. Wasn't nobody picky about that. You was gonna get. And boy, I used to go sneak downstairs. Miss Jackie, she's sitting in that chair in there. Couldn't wait to give me a fried chicken leg before Pastor dropped the mic. I was down there eating real quick.
Yeah, it was so good, man. I missed that. Man. Woo, memory lane, brother.
Down memory lane. Yeah, but church, that foundation, I bet that has a lot to do with you staying that course. I mean, I think everybody got to be grounded in something. What's your relationship with God and how you feel about that, and like what moved you and pushed you to keep on going? Was that a basis for you to keep going that way?
I mean, I just believe in doing what you're called to do. You know, my goal is not to be a star. Like if that were to happen, cool. But my goal is to work in my purpose. Do what I'm called to do. That's really, and I feel that way about everybody. Everybody has a gift. God told me what I should be doing, and I'm just doing it. Plain and simple. That's why I'm just keep going, because he told me what I'm supposed to be doing. I got you, God. So that's why I'm doing it. Honestly, that's my only goal. Do what I'm called to do. I promise you. And that has been, in this business, there's a lot of people that just want to be famous. They just want fame and clout, and and like I said, if that would happen, cool, I'll deal with it at that time. But that's not what I'm focused on. I just want to work in my purpose. And I think that makes the difference compared to other people. There's when I'm out here in this business and talking to other people, and I'm networking and I'm speaking with them and they're like-minded like that, our careers are just much different compared to the folks that just want to be seen and want to be famous. That's not what I want. If that ain't what I want. That leads you to that leads you down the drain at the end of the day. It does. So yeah, you got to work in your purpose. I think that's everybody should be doing, whatever that is. Yeah.
Why people make life so difficult? He tell you what to do. Why you think you know better? Huh? Why you think you know? He told you what to do.
Exactly. So I'm honestly, can't nobody say, oh, he's just trying to show out, or no, I'm working in my purpose. I swear to you, that's all I'm trying to do. And I'm doing it. I'm following in his orders. So yeah, and it's working. Thank you, Lord.
What you said is working.
It's working, yeah. It's working, yeah.
Speaking of working, it's working. You got the opportunity to be involved and some, I mean, I think it's gonna be historical, that transcends generations at this point. Old with the new, that kind of thing. Say, hey, we really was like that back then. Can you tell us your journey and about what you got going on right now?
So the latest project is a little movie called you may have heard of it. Scary movie.
Scary movie.
Scary movie. Scary
The one
movie.
on VHS?
Yes, they did this what 25 years ago. You know, and so they're back. So let me give you a little backstory. So
yeah,
Scary Movie is the movie I had the opportunity to be a part of last week. The Wayans brothers are back. The Wayans brothers are back. They're on Scary Movie 6, right? So they did not do Scary Movie. They did Scary Movie 1 and 2. And then somebody else took over 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, okay. Yes. I didn't know that. Yes. I just thought they just took a background. Okay.
No. Scary Movie 3, 4, and 5. Nobody remembers those. No, they didn't.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, nobody remembers those. But Scary Movie 1 and 2, the Wayans brothers wrote and produced those 2 movies. So they are back for Scary Movie 6. They got the rights back. And so they're back. And when I tell you, for where I was at, hilarious. I ain't never heard the word bitch so many times in my life.
Oh.
They are back. It is funny. And I'm so excited. I kept telling Marlon, because I was with Marlon for a long period of time. He was very cool. But I was like, I'm so glad y'all are back with writing and producing. It makes a difference. Like, Joe, you didn't realize that, but they only did Scary Movie 1 and 2 too. You know, my handstanding ovation and all that stuff. Remember?
Yeah.
The hand and all that. Yeah, they did 1 and 2, but they are back for a Scary Movie 6, and that's why I was excited about it. So even before I was asked to come in to the film, I was still planning on seeing it because I was excited about the Wayans. I'm a huge Wayans fan.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's that. So that's my latest project that I have worked on. Yeah.
Man, that's so dope. I mean, first of all, I like that little insider there because you don't really pay attention. Like, you just saying, oh, Scary Movie 3, 4, and 5. That's gonna be, the block. You don't think about it like that. But then it's like, no, them brothers had it for the first 2, and then and that's when Hollywood would do little stuff like that, take something up from you and do, and for them to get. That's you know what? I thought somebody had the rights to Sean Wayans the way we ain't seen him in years nowhere.
Oh, well, he's back. I saw him. He's in his 50s now. He was looking a little tired, we was there. So we was there. I was on set for like 15 hours. Over 15 hours. Yeah. So but he was there. He's back. Keenan is back writing and producing, of course, Marlon. The team is back, and I'm so excited. Kim is back.
Kim, not Miss Kim.
Kim is back. Man, Kim is funny as hell, man. People be forgetting about her and sleeping on her. Kim is funny. She is funny. Like,
she
real
held
talk.
it together. In Living Color, she was in Living Color, I think.
That's what I said. Like, yeah, in Living Color, like the Wayne. I'm a huge Wayne's fan. White chicks, Don't Be a Menace. Like, they are legendary. Like, I was so humbled to just be, on set with them. You know what I'm saying? And again, I was around Marlon quite a bit that day. Marlon's son was there, working as an assistant. So I was there with his son, and Marlon was really, really cool, really, really personable, not snobby. Something when you get around these people, they can be really, really snobby, and he wasn't, and that was really refreshing. But it's a humbling experience, especially coming from Muncie, Indiana, and being right there with the top dogs. Again, I can't tell you too much and who all was there while I was there, but there was some Oscar nominees in the building that's gonna be in the movie. So I'll keep that hush until they make an announcement or things like that. But on set with Oscar nominees, like in my head, I'm like, damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's such a crazy experience, man. Yeah.
And they say it's something like I hear this. I was standing around Sweet Lou one time. He had came back we all was coming back at some point, and he was talking to Mr. Malone, and he said, "It's something about us here in Muncie." And he was like, "What's that?" And like I said, I'm just kind of just standing next to Lou, but he talking to Lou, but he like, it's something about us in Muncie. No matter where we go, we fit right in.
Yeah.
And I wholeheartedly believe that, because I ain't went nowhere. They was like, "Oh, who is that? Who is that?" I mean, I just go anywhere in this world, and I'm good, and I believe that. But with all that Oscar stuff around you and that aura, what rubbed off on you about that? And your experience as a whole?
Great question, man. It's just like in my mind, first off, so that's not my first time being around celebrities.
Right.
But I was telling a friend, I said, I have to tell myself I deserve to be here. Like I said, I've been in the game. I sound old, but I've been in the game for over 30 years. So I have to tell myself that, B, you deserve to be here. Don't be intimidated. When I'm around Tyler Perry, I've been around Tyler Perry. I've been around other celebrities like God, I can't think of nobody's name right now. I can't think.
That's
nobody.
A good problem. So many you can't remember.
Yeah. But I've been around celebrities before, right? And my first time walking onto a studio, like a film studio, I was like, wow, like where they're filming Avengers and shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay, you here. You here. You here. You know what I'm saying? Soak it in. I soak it in. But I'm like, you deserve to be here. It can be very intimidating, right? You know what I'm saying? It's very intimidating, but I have to tell myself in my head, like, B, you deserve to be here. You put in work. This ain't no overnight thing. It's been 30 years and you just now finally get, I have to talk to myself and tell myself that so I don't get intimidated. But it's just an incredible experience and motivation to continue to still and keep going, man. Like I literally, I told my mom, I said, "Mom, you'll see me in a movie within the next 5 years," and I've done that. But to get more up front and be in features and stuff like that, I really truly believe I can do it. I really do. I really do. I've got the motivation. I'm a motivated person. I'm always trying to compete with myself, outdo myself. I ain't thinking about nobody else. I'm like, okay, B, you did that. Now try and do this. So I really believe I can do it, Joe. I really do. And I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm already there. I'm right there.
Right.
I'm right there with them, like with A-listers. Like I'm right there. It ain't nothing but God, man. It ain't nothing but God.
Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Because as somebody told me when we was kids that you was gonna be in a movie, I would have said he down there making one right now. He practicing. he over there telling them folk about themselves over there making a movie right now.
In high school, I did get like most likely to something like be something like that. In high school, I did. I don't know if y'all did that when y'all graduated, but I got most likely to become something like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean it fit. I mean, sometimes you just know. When you're around people, and that a lot of times that's why folks of that magnitude click. Like, people might come from other parts of town, but like, it's not like I went to church with you every day or anything like that. We would know of each other, but it's like, shoot, we get together. It's like, shoot, we been knowing each other our whole lives. That ain't nothing. You know what I mean? It's just people just tend to click like that, and that's just a beautiful thing, because you could really see it from everybody special that I feel like we came up with. I just feel like, some people tripping and bust their head. I know I have for sure, but like, it's like when that thing is in you, you start believing in that, and ain't no more busting my head no more. It's just I got to go out here and do this thing, and that's a beautiful thing. But as soon as, but like, also in regards to that, did they give you any type of advice that you can kind of like pull from?
Not Like when you say, did who give me any type of advice?
Anybody. I mean, you know,
Anybody?
you say, you know, like even you can even it don't even got to be this particular experience. It could be from another one, but like you know, maybe more a seasoned actor that's been out there in Hollywood or something like that, or
Yeah.
you know, or you know.
Yeah, great question. So one thing, I've been networking my ass off, right?
Mm,
And just learning the business. That's been so I'm in Atlanta, by the way, Atlanta, Georgia.
okay.
And my first year moving here, I didn't do anything. I just sat back, observed, and tried to learn the business, you know,
Mm,
because it's different from Indiana. Like how you move down here in the entertainment industry, and how you and from I was living in Indianapolis is different. So I had to just learn the business. So that's what I did. Just sit back, learn, um, uh, learn, learn who to work with. Not just trying to work with anybody.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, just learning the business. It's a very complex business. It's an ugly business, to be honest with you. Um, I've seen some stuff that's just, and what people say is true. It's a very ugly business, but you know, I believe I'm grounded enough, and I got that foundation, to where I'll be okay. But you know, folks, you know, I know where my help come from, but folks who don't have that, I can see why they always slip off and do go into other things, man. It's very dark in some areas, but again, with my foundation, I'm solid. You know, I'm always talking. I talk to my parents every other day. You know, they keep me grounded. I'm still connected to people from back home. That all that keeps me grounded, man.
Man.
But yeah, I just really had to learn the business, and I still got some learning to do. But yeah, that was my thing. Sit back and watch for a little bit and just learn, observe, and um, then enter into, you know, uh, the enter into the scene, get on the scene. So yeah.
Now you know when you get your first Oscar, you already know. I need to go ahead and tell us what that behind the scenes Hollywood stuff that you know the people been dying to know about. I need all that tea on that. I need that exclusive. Get the trophy first so they can't deny you nothing. But
Man,
I need to know
that
everything.
ain't even my goal to get an Oscar. Like if I did, wow, I've got awards. I don't know if you noticed or not. I've got awards for acting and singing.
Oh,
I've
I
got
know you got
several,
those.
I've got several awards for that already. From Indianapolis. But that ain't my goal. If it were to happen, cool. Thank you, Lord. But again, you know, you already know my goal is walking my purpose. Um, and you know what, that Michael B. Jordan and what's his
Center.
name? Yeah, and the director, I can't think of his name right now.
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, man, they inspired the hell out of me.
Hey man,
Um,
yeah.
just to, you know, from that, like, I'm such a fan. I would love to work with Ryan Coogler one day. Love to work with him. They inspired me. They are so, like, his vision. I love how humble Michael B. Jordan is, how he moves. He's focused. He ain't out here partying and all that stuff like the other Hollywood actors. Like, he's focused, and that's why he's where he's at. So he's just, I'm inspired by him right now. Very.
Ryan Coogler 100% inspired me as well. From me, like I like somebody that nerds out about their craft, and I didn't know nothing about the dimensions and stuff of like of filming, like in that, like you know, I understand turn my phone to portrait, or to portrait or the landscape. I understand
Oh
that, but
no
the way
no
that
no
he was
no.
breaking down how he wanted to do centers and turn it into and open the box up a little for IMAX and then for 4D art, like I've sat and watched that whole thing and I came away learning so much more that it actually inspired me to be like, oh, I forgot, Joe, you do know how to make like little vlog documentary things. Make one about them all and start looking at how you can. And he got me. I saw that interview about his girl and said his girl helped buy that script, writing the script, bought that first thing for him, paid all that money. And I said, your girl is down for you too. I mean, it's a great story.
It's a
She
beautiful
believed
story.
in his vision, and that was so. That's all. That don't nobody want to come home and say, forget you and your little followers over there. Nobody want to hear all that. But you come,
Nah.
you support because you believe in what I see, and that took him. Whoo.
I'm huge fans of everything you just said. Everything you just said. Yeah. There's so much that goes into that's called cinematography.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much that goes into it. Like shooting a movie. It's just crazy to like. Every time I watch a movie and things like now, I see how they did that. Like I'm like, oh, I see just how they did that now. Like from being on set and having that experience. I've done movies before, but Scary Movie is the biggest movie. Like that's like, that's huge. I've done like more independent films, but how they shoot a movie, that cinematography, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's definitely an art, and I think they won for cinematography. I think they did. They did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
They did.
It was masterful. It was masterful.
It was actually I believe a lady of Pacific Island descent or Indian descent, something like that.
Yes.
She was and I was like, the way that she panned that thing around during that musical scene was incredible.
Bro, my favorite scene.
There's a script to that.
Yes.
To the cinematography, not just the acting and lines and choreography. There's choreography to where's the camera going.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, that film inspired me. Michael and Ryan, they inspired me. So I'm hella motivated. One day that is a bucket list to work with Ryan Coogler one day. Absolutely.
That's what's up. Now I gotta ask you, man. You down there in Atlanta. Okay. How many Tubi movies you been on? I just want to know. We need to know so we can go research tonight. Because I don't watch. Shout out to my homegirl Cambria. I done called her on there a couple times.
Yeah, Cambria.
I done called Cammy on there a couple times. I said, okay.
We worked together before.
Y'all.
Yeah, we worked together before. Yeah, Cam. Actually, I'm not in any movies on Tubi.
Okay.
Yet. I did a film. I don't know if it's going to go to. It's not out yet. I don't know if it's going to go to Tubi. It may go to Tubi. I think it's going to go to more like Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Is it going to go? I don't know if it's going to go to Tubi. I don't know yet. I've done a TV show that is on Tubi. Yeah, I haven't done a movie, but a TV show.
Okay.
And that ain't out yet either. I did that last year. They said it was supposed to be out in fall of last year. They still ain't put it out.
Is it majority black cast? Is my first question.
Of course, it's Atlanta.
Okay, yeah. It wasn't gonna happen this year. You knew.
So they told me, they said it'll be out fall in 2025. It still ain't came out yet. But I did a TV show. Yeah, so we still waiting on that. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I just be wanting to know, like, do they be telling people to act like that on purpose because it gets more views, like it's more clicks? Because I'm like, I've just seen some scenes. I'm like, I know they ain't do that boy wig like that. Or like some of the death scenes be like, ugh. Like I'm like, they tell y'all to do it on purpose. I know y'all went down there to act.
Here's the thing, Joe. Some of these niggas can't act.
They really can't.
Let me keep it a buck. Let me keep it a buck with you right now. Okay. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I am an actor, right? I can do a whole show by myself. Now let me talk my shit for a second. I can do a whole show by myself because I can sing, dance, and act. So I actually am talented. Some of these people can't act. They just social media influencers and got a lot of followers. You see where I'm going? So they get the role. So what? Sometimes when I'm up against, I had a Zoom meeting with the BET executive a couple of months ago. Somebody recommended me to her, and I got a interview with her like this, and she flat out told me, she said, Brenton, if it comes between you and somebody that has 500,000 followers, a social media influencer, they'll most likely get the role because that their followings go help them promote the movie. I've never cared about like followers and things like that. That ain't never been my thing. Like I'm old school. Social media could shut down today and I'll be cool.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. Okay. I know how to survive. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm more focused on my real life than my social media life. I don't care about stuff like that.
Okay.
But she flat out told me, she said in my face, she told me in my face, she said, if it comes down to me and the dude that has 500,000 followers, I'm going to go with him because that 500,000 followers is going to help me promote my movie. So that's the type of shit I'll be up against sometimes. You know, so it ain't that if I don't get a role, it's not that I'm not talented. It's just that they popularity plays a role in this sometimes. It does. How you look. You know, if you look like a model and all that stuff, think Tyler Perry. He don't cast nothing but good-looking people in his stuff. Good-looking women, good-looking men.
I give him that. No complaints there, you know with the women.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, you says you want Shamar Moore, you want Shamar Moore.
I'm trying to tell you. So that's what I'm saying. I'm learning this business. Like this is some of the stuff that goes into it, you know. But yeah, she told me in my face. I was like, well, damn. I said, but see, I'm old school. I'm about talent. I don't care about that. I've always gone by my talent, my gifts. So, but hey, if that's what you want, the nigga can't act, you go right on ahead. But I can act.
Okay, I can act, but you're gonna get some fugazi, and they're gonna continue to go viral for being. Come on, I just seen that clip of Jalen Rose acting.
Yeah,
he dead. Oh no. Oh, next person come over here and hug me too. Oh yeah. No. I said, boy, Kobe put that 81 points on you and know what to do. He thought he could act. That was going on, man. But you know, think about the old school. You think about the new music that we hear now. If Whitney Houston first popped on the scene in these days, they probably would overlook her. Yeah. For one of these girls that's just carrying a tune.
Singing. He put a nice beat behind it. They ain't singing.
No.
They not. So yeah. So it's crazy. The business is different. Like I said, back in the 80s. Again, I'm an 80s baby. Back in the 80s, you had to be able to do all that stuff. Like you didn't have social media to like you had to have raw talent. You just had to have raw talent. We in a day and age, you don't have to have raw talent. You just have to have a social media presence.
Mm-hmm. And I'm seeing some like
I'm being honest. Like this business is crazy. Like it's crazy. And I had to think to myself, I said, do I need to start caring about that? Do I need to start? And I was like, nah, I'm gonna stick to I'm old school, man. I'm gonna always just bet on myself, bet on my talent before I do all that.
As you should, because I see some real life losers be popular and make money right now, and I'm like, and then the crazy part is, I'm trying to tell you, some
real life losers, and they
I like it's to the point where, see, the old popular rich folk that worked their way and got it, they knew they was doing what they do. You know, that wasn't the best thing in the world, but they knew how to deal with people, because to get where they got, they had to deal with people one-on-ones, go pave it, go hit the concrete and all that stuff. Now, you say you spent your whole life just sitting behind the screen, and then you all of a sudden got good at NBA 2K. Now you popular for playing NBA 2K, maybe saying some racist stuff every now and then. But then now you popular, now you go out into the world, because they're like, oh, well, show up to these events and be amongst the people. Now you out from behind the screen. Now you starting to see people with some weird cases.
Yeah.
You starting to get people that don't know how to interact with women properly.
Yeah.
some real life losers got
Yeah.
popularity and money, and they
And
wasn't prepared to deal with the outside world. It's more than just getting the money so you can get all the newest flyest stuff on 2K or Roblox and all that stuff. No.
bro,
Now it's you out here with this bread, and these ladies want that bread. They want your bread too. You
bro.
think that bread gonna get you what you want?
Oh my God.
You
Bro,
don't know how it works.
you have said you have said so much like that. You worded that perfectly. you you worded that perfectly, my nigga, perfectly.
It's some weird stuff. I'm just telling you, they had them weird cases. They be trending on Twitter. Sent this message to her underage. Oh, had that girl in a hotel room, and she didn't know what was going on. Oh, okay. Now you got a weird little case. All right. Well, I tell you what. Well, now, and let's you're doing great things now. You've done great things in the past. What's next?
I've got some acting classes that are about to start. So, like I said, I've been acting for 30 years. I'm still signing up for acting classes. And
you can't never stop getting better, huh?
Exactly. I want to prove that I'm putting in the work. I'm actually doing the work. Ain't nothing handed to me. Nothing. It's all I'm putting in the work, right? Now, this acting class is not just a regular acting class. This is some celebrity shit. So I'm with the big dogs. I just got an email. Starts next late. Oh no, it starts this is April now. It starts this month. Going into June. So I'm gonna be focused on that. And with this class, I'm hoping some good things come out of that. I'll leave it at that in terms of with the networking, and I'm hoping bigger opportunities will come from that. So I had to pay a pretty penny to be a part of this. You had to pay to play.
That's what they say, pay to play.
I got to pay to play. So I had to spend a nice coin on that. So hoping something nice will come from that. Because this is some top tier celebrity shit that I'm about to embark on. So that's what's next right now. Of course, still auditioning. Joe, this is a business of no.
Okay. Dig in there. Dig it. What that mean?
This is a business of no. Like, you're gonna get so many no's. I prepare myself to be like, no. I auditioned for Scary Movie. No. I auditioned for one of Shorty's friends. With that, all that, like, what's up, son? All that. I auditioned for one, did not get it. I auditioned for another part where, like, people, I know so much about the movie, I can't say anything because I'm, listen, they'll sue your ass. Let me tell you something.
Look, they pull your ass out.
They will sue your ass. Okay, I ain't got the money for the Paramount Pictures to be suing me.
They deal with South Park, so they got lawyers.
So I gotta keep my mouth shut about a lot of things. I auditioned. So if I could backtrack here, this is a business of no. I auditioned for Scary Movie twice. I didn't get it. I'm not surprised, right? I knew what I was up against. I'm up against thousands of people, right? When you audition for a movie of this size, there's thousands of submissions, audition tapes, and things like that, right? I did it anyway because I'm hungry for it. So I didn't get it. I was like, cool. So what happened? They finished filming Scary Movie in Atlanta in November of 2025. They were done, but they had to go back and do some reshoots. So they're in the editing process right now. They had to go back and do some reshoots, and they contacted me via email. And that's how I was able to come in and be a part of the movie. So again, I didn't get cast originally when I auditioned, But when they came back to do takes, they emailed me and to see if I would come back and film with them. So that's how that happened. And that was number God.
You heard 2 no's.
Yeah, I heard 2 no's. But it's a business of no. Like you're gonna get it, for anybody that's out there that is thinking about getting into the entertainment business, have some thick skin and be prepared for those no's. It's gonna be a lot of no's. But when you get a yes for in any capacity, be grateful, show up to know your shit, show up to set on time, be professional, because people are watching, man. They're watching. So yeah, that's what I got to say about that.
Do you have any other further advice in regards to not just like, just to get ready for the no's? That's huge because in life you got to get ready for that. And a lot of them people that's real popular right now from standing behind that, they don't know how a no feels, and you get a weird case. But anyway, what other tips would you give to any up and coming people that just want to be in entertainment as well, in regards to maybe even preparation or anything like that?
Do the work. Do the work and don't be focused. Be focused on the purpose of it. Again, if you're just trying to be famous and all that stuff, that you go crash and burn. If I got you, you're gonna crash and burn if that's your focus. Trying to be famous, trying to be seen. That should never be your focus. Do the work, put in the work, and yeah. That's all I got. Do the work and your purpose. Know your purpose. If you really want to do it, you'll be successful if you focus on those things. You'll see something happen. I guarantee. But if you focus on popularity and fame and all that, crash and burn. I promise you.
Well, we know scripture say something about that idolatry and worshiping things that ain't it's just Thursday, y'all. Don't worry about it. It's just Thursday, y'all, because I can go there, but I ain't gonna do it. That might be a part of my calling too. They always say I should be a preacher, but I ain't about to write. I ain't about to write right yet, but I mean, because it's definitely do as I say, not as I do. Because well, I'm telling you, I stand up there at the pearly gates. They say, "Shoot, how much time you got to read all my offenses?" I'm trying to tell you,
we all got them, brother. We all got them.
You know what, man? I had to look at my personal record when I became a supervisor. I had to look at my personal record at my old job, and I looked at all my little incidences and writings and stuff. I said, "Oh, how am I still with this company?" But anyway, where can they find you at, Brent?
You can follow me on Instagram, which is _ I think it's up on the screen _ my BRENT Brent A1. So you can follow me on Instagram there, and I will follow back. I do follow back.
See, he ain't like the rest of them. He ain't like them weird folk, man.
It's some weird folks out here. Like they just so arrogant. And man, I ain't like that at all, man. I'm the most down home, chill person. It's the foundation, though. I promise you, it's the foundation. Some people, they get that big head. I don't even like to fool with people like that. That's why I like Martin. Martin was cool. Martin was dope. He was dope. He a real one. I fucks with him.
So when he be going on all these podcasts, don't just be just looking for laughs and stuff. He be really spitting some stuff, y'all. I've seen him on Kai Sinat stream, and he was trying to give them kids some advice about what was going on. But I mean, that whole family really solid, if you ask me. They all solid. Man.
Yeah.
But and listen here. Now y'all know where to find me. But I haven't done this in a while. But it's time for a call back to a good old intro. Now, ladies, if you're looking for somebody that always pick up the phone and enjoys a good scary movie, then look no further than me. That's right. Go to ChristianMingle.com. I am Bar Swallow and baby, I can make you bring It's been a while. It's been a while. I got a little rusty, man. But also, you know the deal. You can catch me on Unico Williams, UNIQO Williams on YouTube. I absolutely need y'all to like and subscribe again. We want to thank our guest today, _Rich A1. Make sure y'all hit that follow. He will follow back because it's some weird folk that couldn't make friends in preschool, and they take that hurt with them. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.